I want to clarify something right off the start because I've already heard some rumors and some gossip. This was not a race thing, and this is not a political thing. Please do not comment if you do not know what happened. Do not turn this into a racial thing. It was not. Do not politicize this. It's not. This is a human being thing. This person made a bad choice, and it affected both his family and my family forever.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I have seen interviews with your husband in the last 24 hours, and it was remarkable to me that I heard your husband say within hours of this that he forgave this other young man, and he got there so quickly. And I honestly don't know that I could, and I just want to see, and I don't know if there's a right or a wrong place to be, especially as quickly as this has happened. Megan.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to kill our citizens. We will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
I want to start this video off with love and condolences, you guys. Times that we're living in, man. And I'm going to just be completely real and honest and raw in this video, man. Y'all know how much love I have in me. How much love we spread on this channel every single day. And we say the same things over and over and over again. But the times that we are living in, man, it's an absolute disgrace. And I've had to do a lot of digging, seen a lot of posts of what everybody is saying. Now, people on this side have made this into a race war. It's always a race war. They want us divided. It's sad, man. Again, I want to send my love condolences out. Please put some love in the comment section for me, man. Please, you guys. You know, but they have turned this into a white versus black. You know. Well, I want to pull this clip up that just got posted that I played in the intro, and I want you guys to hear one more time, man. This is the father of Austin Metcalf, who was the victim of a stabbing at Texas high school track meet. Says this wasn't a race thing. Why is this tragedy being painted as a white versus black issue?
I want to clarify something right off the start because I've already heard some rumors and some gossip. This was not a race thing. And this is not a political thing. Please do not comment if you do not know what happened. Do not turn this into a racial thing. It was not. Do not politicize this. It's not. This is a human being thing. This person made a bad choice, and it affected both his family and my family forever.
I love what Cartier family has said on this. I don't understand how this entire situation has turned into some of a race war. It's weird to me reading the attempts to justify the stabbing at the high school track meet. I don't understand how anyone can justify having a knife at a school sporting event and then killing another student with the knife. You know. And he says, will anybody in the media talk about Austin Metcalf the way they talked about George Floyd? What's more of a tragedy, a criminal overdosing on fentanyl or a Christian high school straight A athlete murdered at a track meet?
Will anybody in the sports media world talk about this? Will any of the Cowboys treat Austin Metcalf the way the Cowboys treated George Floyd, taking a knee all over the place? What's more of a tragedy? George Floyd overdosing on fentanyl under the knee of Derek Chauvin, or this 17-year-old boy, honor roll student, devout Christian, stabbed in the heart at a track meet? But no one's outraged. No, that's a misnomer. People are outraged. But these idolatrous, or these idols that have been installed in our culture, let's see if they have a word to say about this. I don't think they will. Because we've seen this before. Do you remember the shows I was doing a year and a half ago about the kid Ethan Liming? The 17-year-old, I believe, high school football player in Akron, Ohio, who got beaten up and killed in the parking lot of LeBron James's I Promise school. Everybody goes deathly silent when the white kid with the promising future gets killed by young black men. The boys that killed Ethan Lyman, they got 18 months in prison. They were found not guilty of involuntary manslaughter. A dispute over someone shooting water pellets at these two young black boys turns into the death of Ethan Liming.
No, you guys, and y'all know I say this thousands of times a day. I say it I've said it in thousands of videos. One love to the human race, man. Times that we are living in now, it's sad, man. It's pathetic, and it really, I had to get myself together. I don't know if you guys can notice. I had to get myself together to record a video like this. And doing all the digging that I've done, the research that I've done on this, and seeing what other people are posting, and seeing what the radical left is saying, Democrats are saying, you know. And y'all know I'm one of those ones that have been calling stuff like this out for a long time, man. Called out the Black Lives Matter scam, all this stuff, man. And a lot of y'all have been here for it, you know. But it's just, it's sick, man. It really is. You know, and I'm just reading and seeing what everybody's saying. Because Austin Metcalf would be alive today if Democrats didn't promote violence against white people. And again, you can agree to disagree with it, but again, we're so divided, man. So much hate. And you get people live on television that come on, you know, supposed to be so-called leaders. And they say white supremacy, the white people's fault. White people are doing all the killing. They're the racists. They're the this, they're that. White dominance. It's the white man's fault. And then you got people going viral. Blacks speaking out viral. Like, wait a minute. Why has this message being spread? And like I told you in our last video we did yesterday, we are our worst enemy, man. And he says people like Jasmine Crockett or why Austin's mom and twin brother are now experiencing their unfathomable loss. This is an epidemic of anti-whiteism in the United States. I want to pull up. This is the clip right here.
And then I saw him about to fall. I went to go over there. I grabbed him.
Y'all know his brother died in his arms.
Let's go.
Yeah, I understand. Best I can to understand.
Yeah, you can see, you can picture what happened when, what was coming out of his chest, and y'all can visualize this stuff. I don't want to put down my mom right now, but I pushed my hand on there, trying to make it stop, and I grabbed his head and I looked in his eyes. I just saw his soul leave, and it took my soul too.
I'm so sorry. I'm going to ask you one last question. I've seen interviews with your husband, who I can hear in the side, by the way. I think he's there in the room with you. I saw an interview last night. Okay, someone else. Yes, okay.
Yes, sir.
But I have seen interviews with your husband in the last 24 hours, and it was remarkable to me that I heard your husband say, within hours of this, that he forgave this other young man, and he got there so quickly. And I honestly don't know that I could, and I just want to see, and I don't know if there's a right or a wrong place to be, especially as quickly as this has happened. Megan, how do you feel on that front today?
I am not like their dad. I am so angry at that boy. And it's just not fair. That's all I have.
I understand.
I'd like to say it's forgave, not forgotten, but I'm not at that point yet to forgive that kid for what he did to my brother. Because, 17 years, my best friend, just there in the blink of an eye, I lost him. So I'm not at.
It hit me, man. When he said that father came out and forgave that young man. And y'all know what we preach on this channel, man. I know I repeat myself so many times, man. And I hate this crap that we have going on in this country, man. I really do. That we have in this world, man. And how they politicize things. How everything's about the race card. It hurts, man. It hurts. This is what we turned it into, man. And you got people like this that get on live on television and just say shit like this.
I am tired of the white tears. Listen, if you are competent, you are not concerned. When I walk into Congress every single day, you know why I don't feel a way and why you can't make me doubt who I am? Is because I know that I had to work 10 times as hard as they did just to get into the seat. When you look and you compare me to Marjorie Taylor Greene or me to Lauren Boebert, there is no comparison. And that is the life that we have always lived. So the only people that are crying are the mediocre white boys that have been beaten out by people that historically have had to work so much harder. This is why they don't want us to have education. This is why they are trying to literally say we won't fund the HBCUs, because they know that if they've already gone after affirmative action and they're saying, you know what, don't allow them to come into, say, these PWIs, as we call them, don't allow them to come into these institutions. We know why they created the HBCUs in the first place. It was because they wouldn't allow us into the white institutions. And so now they're not allowing more Kamala Harris's. They don't want any more Jasmine Crockett's. But I got news for them. I don't care what they do. We will fight to the end to make sure that we get our due. Because again, if you want to talk about the people that shouldn't be in this country, you probably need to look in the mirror. Because the last time I checked, the Native Americans who Summer ICE have been rounding up, or the Puerto Ricans who are absolutely Americans. Listen, the only people that came and colonized this place are your ancestors.
That's what we have as leaders live on television. And they spew this every single day. And a black man marries a white woman. He's whitewashed and says, yes, master.
That even means some of our skinfolk who definitely are not our kinfolk, such as Byron Donalds, who are going to continue to say that, the fact that you sitting around talking about life was better under Jim Crow, Like, is this because you don't understand history, or literally it's because you married a white woman and so you think that whitewashed you? I'm not really sure, like, what it is.
Well,
but
you
I
couldn't
need
even be married to a white woman under Jim
correct,
Crow.
correct. And it took Joy to call him out. So I'm like, bruh, like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you saying? Like, he just out here, you know, I feel like they give him his talking points and he's like, yes, massa, I got it.
Yes. And then these so-called leaders that come out and accuse them of this and that, them of that, but they're the ones that are this, man. You know. Type this lady in and it's all white people in government. Saying what you see on tons of other places, man. You know. But it's very sad. But we've turned this into of a kid losing his life, man. National Honor Society, damn near perfect GPA. But the legacy media would call this a hate crime if the races were reversed. If this was reversed,
17-year-old.
I wonder how it would be. You know how it would be. Just like they blew everything else up. There it is. Hopefully we won't get in trouble for showing that picture. But y'all know I like to keep it real. There it is, holding up firearms and middle fingers. And Austin posted a couple months ago, about 3 months ago, blessed to say I've won linebacker of the year and team MVP. Love this team and family. He was an MVP at his school. Got a lot going for himself, man. And the father says he feels bad for his son's killer, and we should not be talking about bad. Check this out.
It's very unfortunate that this other child decided to make a bad choice that's going to affect him for the rest of his life. I have compassion for every human being. This is not, I want to make this very clear. This is not a race issue. This is not a black and white issue. I don't want someone stepping up on a soapbox trying to politicize this. I don't appreciate some of the remarks I've seen online that people say there was this fight and they don't know, they weren't there. It's
Do not turn this into a racial thing. It was not. Do not politicize this. It's not. This is a human being thing. This person made a bad choice and it affected both his family and my family.
That was Jeff McCaff, the father of Austin McCaff, the young man who had his life taken yesterday. And it's a really heartbreaking story. But I want to thank this father for being a light in a very dark situation. I want to thank this father for being an example. Because even though he's going through one of the worst times of his life, one of the worst pains a parent can feel, he's deciding to choose peace. He's deciding to lead with love instead of hate. He's decided to choose to be forgiving. He's decided to be like Christ. And he doesn't have to. He could have easily taken this situation, led with anger and frustration, and had a whole lot of people riled up. And those who want to see us divided would have loved that. So I personally want to thank this father. I can't imagine what you're going through. My condolences to you and your family. You are an example of what we need to heal our country. But it starts with the love of Christ and showing the fruits of the Spirit. I am praying for you and your family. God bless you. Thank you for showing love and forgiveness. You are truly an example. And I hope this story teaches us the importance of forgiveness, but also how important it is for us to teach our children to value life. Not only our own lives, but the lives of those around us.
Amen. Again, you guys, I'm sorry I'm a little emotional. You know, y'all know how I am, man. I'm a little emotional cry baby sometimes, man. But I've been preaching on stuff like this for a long time, man. You know? I've been being a Trump supporter, being, you know, on this side of politics, covering this side of politics. I've gotten called all kind of names. I've gotten, you know, some of the worst threats and some of the worst stuff, man. All kind of C words and this and that, you know, and everybody likes to play the race card. You know, and I just don't understand it, man. I don't understand this race war, man. And this is why I come on here with so much love every single day. So much love, man. And to see how Democrats, the legacy, and to see how the media, and how it's just sad, man. It's sad. There's no results from CNN. There's no results from MSN, DNC, The Atlantic. No results. No results. The media is silent. What if this was reversed? What if it was reversed, you know? You know exactly how it would be. God bless his family. God bless that father, man. You know, that really did hit me, man. You know? He chose peace and love. Forgiveness. You know? But I'm riled up, y'all. Please forgive me, man. You know? Again, I did a lot of digging the last 3 hours on this, and probably would think it was since last night. And then I came back on it this morning. I'm like, man, but y'all might not see this video till way later. But I want some love in the comment sections, man. I love you guys. And like I always say, don't give a damn what your skin color is, what you look like, what your hair texture is. You got a lazy eye. You got dimples over here. If you got a bald head, if you got a full set of hair, if you got a beard, if you got this, we don't care. We got love for you. We wishing the best in everybody's life, man. In this fast time travel that we live in, man. We must continue to spread the love, the good vibes, the good energy, man. Especially in the times that we're living in now. It's so much hatred. But I love y'all. God bless you all and your families. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace and love, family.